Well, I got back from Louisville yesterday and on Saturday, already having to go back to work. Vacation's over. So I'm gonna go up to the bar and get some hay and talk a little bit about what we're seeing at the show. Close enough. I saw a trailer built like this at the farm show, and we keep blowing out tires, and we're not hauling the amount of hay that's it's supposed to hold. So the one I saw had like an implement style rim and tire flotation. Flotation is called flotation. So I'm gonna get this thing hooked up and we're gonna go get some hay. I'll have to back up. I pulled this out a little bit, but when I back up, it'll lock in. Don't know who stacked this damn hay in here, but it's kind of aggravating to get out from around the sides, not tearing anything up. So far we haven't tore anything up. I'm gonna try to get on there a little bit better. But you can't see my wheel. I'm just like a ½ inch from the pole over here. But yeah, I didn't film anything at Louisville. I'll let the professional YouTubers do that. But there was some cool stuff up there. The new big Case IH combine. It was roped off. Couldn't really get that close to it, but it was pretty nice. Case is coming out with the, which this tractor here is a Farmall, but with the old logo Farmall on the tractor, and it even has a badge, Super M, Super M 120. I got a picture of it, but it's an ugly tractor. Ain't nobody making a pretty tractor anymore, and when they decide, since they come out the Super M and all that other stuff, if they ever come out with one called 1066 and looks like crap, I may just leave them all together. And I looked at some stuff that I really liked that might shock y'all. Talking about tractors being ugly. To me, in my opinion, the mid-size Massey Ferguson is probably one of the better looking tractors out on the market. And I've always liked the colors of Ploss. Didn't really look at any of them this year. I looked at them before at Louisville and Memphis. But I'll be looking for about 155, 160 horsepower newer, smaller tractor here in a couple of years, and who knows, might end up with a Massey. Try to find one about 5 years old. I see several little young calves over here trying to get in a dry spot because I'm gonna get out and pull the net off. Do that right there. Oh yeah, that's a little dandy right there. Alright, let's get some net off. I'm gonna try maybe this week if I can get Dad motivated. He ain't been feeling good, to get the gooseneck and just load up a bunch of hay out of the barn to both places so we ain't got to use this little green trailer here. That might get us by for a week or two. Oh, I got them all off stacked over here, so I'm gonna back up on one. Probably my favorite part of going to Louisville, it was meeting and talking to people. Somebody that I consider one of the original farm tubers, Farmhand Mike, was there in the Deutsch booth. Of course, he'd never heard of me, and I didn't even mention I had a channel. I just walked up to him, told him I want to shake his hand and appreciated the videos. We got us a picture together. I saw Brian, Bob, and BJ Brown walking around twice. I didn't approach them. I'm sure they were there to have a good time, see equipment like I was. And one time I saw him, he was filming. Brian was. But he's definitely taller and bigger in person than what he looks like on video. I'm probably 6'2". He's a good 6'6". And then, of course, I got to hang out with Matt and Kelly Griggs, Dylan and Robert Joyce, Kayla from Chronicles of Kayla. I can't pronounce her last name. I didn't talk to her much. She'd lost her voice that day at the show. And can't forget Michael, Britt, and Mark. Britt Farms. We walked around together for a couple of hours and talked. And here's some little calves down here. It's not where I'm gonna feed them. That little gray one right there, I don't know if you can see it. Not the white one, the gray one. That's beautiful right there. Alright, I'm gonna go up here top of the hill and feed them. Yeah, run right in front of me. Got one up there second. I don't know if you can see that. Whoop, scared it. Well, this will be all for this part of the video. We'll bring you back something else. Hopefully a lot more interesting. Hopefully it'll dry up here and you can see the grass is greening up. Hopefully it'll dry up and we can start doing some field prep here soon. Yeah, I got a big pile of hay and net wrap in here. Well, I'm out standing in the field, pun intended, just kind of checking, see how dry we was to rip. It's pretty solid ground, but it's a little cakey. Maybe 2 days, 3 days they giving rain. But one of the things that was discussed at the farm show, it was discussed with some guys at the hotel I was hanging out with from Wisconsin, and another guy at the show, was if I was going to grow any corn this year, how much and why. Yeah, we're going 400 acres this year, give or take an acre or two. and that's just rotation. Well, it's projected to be in the $3 range. So next question was, how am I gonna pull that off with inputs as high as they are? Because it's gonna cost me $450 just to grow that corn. And $3 a bushel, if we get 100 bushels, that's not gonna cover inputs. 150 bushel is what? If we make 150 bushel, that's $450. So I think the year before last, our trigger payment was at 120 bushel. We got paid, but still at the price, how are we gonna come out and make money? Well, I met with my crop insurance guy a week before I went to Louisville, and for 10 extra dollars, and this may vary on your area and who your agent is, but for $10 extra an acre, we were guaranteed almost $900 an acre price protection. So like I said, $450. I don't know exactly how much it's going to cost this year. I think fertilizers went down a little bit, chemicals may have went up, so we're looking at least $400 revenue we're going to get per acre. Well, that don't sound like much until you times it by 400. It's 160,000. Ideally, that's 160,000 profit, which, you know, that's not counting some equipment payments and stuff like that, but we're gonna come out all right growing corn that cheap. So I'm not scared to grow corn, and plus I know how to grow corn. That was another thing brought up. One of the guys I talked to wasn't going to grow corn, was going to grow more cotton. I'm not set up to grow cotton. Don't know nothing about growing cotton. He does. If it works for him, works fine. But I thought I'd just share that, put that in with the video, and if everything works out all right, we may be doing some ripping this week. And while I'm standing here, somebody asked about the new compressor. Well, I've got the power run to the battery. They can wait. So yeah, we've done used it several times. So I'm gonna call that video. Something I keep forgetting is we have merch, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I know I ain't wearing one. Koozies, several different things at Farm Merch Bin, www.farmmerchbin.com. Several other people there from Tennessee. Matt Griggs, Dylan Joyce, Eric Reed, several other farm tubers, Chronicles of Kayla, and JT West. So go check us out. And until February 29, if you use the code FARMSHOW10, you get 10% off. So thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.